Yes, I know I won't be leaving tonight. Got the remedy to make it alright. Yeah, we make it alright. Finding what we need. Late at night, feeling all the love. We ain't going home. Monday's just a dream. So far away. Take me up, let me up. I can feel it coming late at night. Take me up, let me up. I can feel it coming late at night. Turn me up, let me up. Turn me up, let 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 me up. I can feel it coming late at night.
Yo. What up? Crazy? You're dead to me. Zug? You're worse. What up, boys? Oh! Terrible. Awesome weekend. Terrible weekend. Baseball? Dude, I jinxed it. I said it last week. I'm like, all right. Awesome week. Crushing Zug. Projected to win by like double. Projection was like 810 to like 450. And somehow he freaking beat my team. Knocked me out of first, down to third. Now I play Ander this week, who I can't beat. Oh, fantasy baseball, what's up? But yo! We fantasy football. How much better is fantasy football than baseball anyway? Who cares? I'll like baseball again next year. Who cares, man? Who cares? Fantasy football is so much better. Zug uses hacking skills to beat you 1,000%, boys. Cool thing though. Had my fantasy draft yesterday. Oh, baby, I only have one. Dude, wild. Like when I tell you wild draft. Holy Christmas. Was it insane. Real quick, what we're going to do today, all right? We're going to chit-chat. I might go through my fantasy draft, show you guys. It was nuts. We may talk about that for a little bit. What up, Dotties? We're going to be doing a bunch of giveaways today. While we're up, we're going to maybe do a draft. So keyword draft, you guys want to get on the list. If you're not one of these few, if you're not Niles, Zug, Justin, Boots, BS, Dots, Cullens, Crab, or Fear. If you guys haven't drafted yet, I don't actually, dude, we haven't had a lot of people showing up. I feel like, you know, it's like the preseason. Everyone's kind of in summer mode, in and out here. If you have not gotten your draft in yet, you want to get it in. Best ball number 2, I want to get this rolling. We could do this today. I want to chit chat. I want to talk about my draft if we have time beforehand. I got some packs and different stuff to open up. We'll talk about the update to the scoring. That's a big one, as we did see some wild stuff over the weekend. Of course, kick return touchdowns. I think took down most of the stuff on Saturday. There was like, 9 games all together. And yeah, so of course we had some kick return touchdowns taking it down. So that got to change today. And then we'll talk about some of the stuff coming up for this week, man. What the schedule is going to be looking like. It was weird, right? I agree with Lovable. Infusion should be a thing. I actually think that we're kind of past the infusion thing now. There's enough stuff. Like, look, I know you want to take, like, I know you want to go 1-to-1 on your levels and this and that. I don't know, man. The more we get into it, the more we get, like, more variants of players. I kind of think, like, I don't know, like, once we get in the ability to, you know, have, like, holiday multipliers on games and whatnot, once we have that, hey, man, like, maybe somebody's level 130, you know, Josh Allen or whatever. My CD is 115. That's great, but, you know, maybe that week it's a 1.5 times multiplier on CD Champ, which I don't really have built up. And then some people do. Like, I think that's a really cool differentiator. And, yeah, Infusion would be cool, but it would be a big undertaking to kind of get in right with a lot of different moving parts for something that I don't, looking back on it now, I don't know that it would have that great of an effect. Like, it would help, but it would be fun and maybe for, like, your best stuff. But I think where we're going is building more like a better all-around squad, a better all-around stack of cards is kind of what we should be focusing on more. So anyway, I don't know. There's different options. I'm sure people will have different thoughts on it. I saw you have all your different ones, but remember, Lovable, you have your amp, you have your event ones, right? For Xavier Worthy, I think it is. Well, that's going to be helpful if he's ever like a burn or a multiplier on a game. So anyway, there's different ways to look at it, but yeah, man, all in all, there's going to be different, there's going to be more things that we can do if we don't have that, where that would be kind of a big pain in the butt to kind of get all that in, I believe. So anyway, all right, so let's go keyword fantasy in chat. That's going to be the keyword of the day. We're going to be giving away some packs today. I think I can still do it over here, right? We'll keep it simple today. We'll do generate. We're going to go school. We're going to do a 10-pack of normal plus. We'll just keep it super simple. We'll do 80 overall players, non-junkers, and let's see. Stive, you're going to get the first one for the day. I think it'll pop up here, right? Or we'll do the usual. So it'll be a 14-pack, right? So let's see, normal plus. Oh, I don't have it up. Wait, I gotta go here to see. See, that's already ridiculous. That was a great pack. Ay. All right, there we go. That's more of a normal pack right there. So very nice. Draft is for the draft. Fantasy is for the giveaways. Yeah, we'll double check on what everyone's got going on here in a minute. Like I said, if you have not been if you weren't in the fantasy draft the other day, Niall, Zug, me, Justin, Boots, BS Dots, Cullens, Crab, and Fear. If you want to get one done, jump on the list now with keyword draft. There's only 3 people in. Again, I'll draft with you guys. If we don't have like a ton of people here, we can kind of get more of this going. I might just make an announcement. We can get more people doing it like off hours if they can't do it now. But keyword draft, you want to get in and you want to do a best ball draft with us. Remember, the September event, all right? 10-team best ball draft. It's going to be the first 4 weeks of the NFL season, so it's going to be a lot of fun to pay attention to it. And the winner is going to take home a nice legendary guaranteed for the September event. And trust me, you're going to want to be interested in on that bad boy as well. Take me off. I put it on the list because I typed the D word. That's all good. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm gonna probably redo this here in a bit. I don't think we're gonna get enough people in who are gonna want to do it. Crazy, Stive. I see some other people in here, but it seems like not everybody wants to even draft. So we'll get more of the best balls done off air, or we'll get it set prior to stream. We'll get people, Cody, people like that, B9. I'm sure they're gonna want to get in on this eventually. So we'll get more people in who we know want to do it. We'll find a day Chrome can do it. There's a lot, there's probably 20 or 30 other people who want to get in and get in on at least one. Plus, we'll have the user draft coming up. So there's more stuff we can do today. It doesn't have to just be that. But yeah, if you want to get in on it, we will we'll get that rolling here by at least 3:45, 4 o'clock if we're gonna do that. Other than that, like I said, we'll talk about this week coming up. I'll show you guys my draft, which was kind of nutty this weekend. My God, it went totally haywire. It was whacked, man. And then what's the other thing I want to talk about? Oh, so other than the fact that we did have the scoring change, which should be good for everybody. I'm sure you guys have seen it if you've logged on. If not, we dropped kick return base points from plus 250 points for every kick. For every point in the kick return touchdown is already a lot. And we brought it down to 100. Now, defensive TD is 50, so it's still double the defensive TD. It's still a lot, but the supers with all the points in them, or not even all the points, the supers with all the bind points in them are already, like, they're like between 5,000 and 6,000 probably anyway. 4, 5, 6,000. That's a lot. It was 15-ish. That's a ton, okay? Now it won't be game breaking. It'll still make a big difference. And again, it'll be double what a defensive score is, but you know, it won't completely break a contest like it has in the past. All right. So anyway, yeah, let me show you guys my draft. It was crazy. It was so crazy. So yesterday was my draft for my home league, the one I do all the time. Can I turn? Man, why do all these things go off? I don't understand. Why do these extensions go away? Where's the dark mode one? Hello? Is that one here? Dark mode. Yeah, put that on. It's so weird. I don't know why this does this. It'll probably look weird because... Hello? Excuse me? Oh, cool. Sick. There we go. Okay. Cool. This should look a little bit better. There we go. All right, so we draft on Yahoo, right? We didn't make the switch to Sleeper. I think I could have pushed them on it again. I think it would have happened this year. The problem was, the problem with Sleeper is that we can't do the same type of bonuses. So in our league, it's like Fantasy the Show, right? It's 150, 200, 250, or whatever, right? In Sleeper, you can't do that. It's like the point breaks are like 100 yards, 200. It's stupid. It's the only thing you really can't do. So we stuck with Yahoo this year. One change we made in our league, our bonuses were 150, 200, and 250 for like wide receivers, right, or like receiving yards, rushing yards. We actually went Fantasy the Show on it for running backs, which actually I think is going to help our running backs a lot. We went to... we moved it to 125, 175, 225 for running back yards, which makes a lot of sense instead. But we kept the wide receiver yards the same. So, super interesting there. I think that's going to make a big difference this year, at least with running backs. So, with that kept in mind, right? We're full IDP. I think it's 2 linebackers, a D spot, 2 defensive back spots, and then 3 down lineman spots. A lot of IDPs. They make a big difference. Okay. 2 regular keepers plus the IDP keeper. So you can see the first 3 rounds right behind me. And again, we're a 10-team league. The other big change we made this year was we went from it's super flex. So it's 1 quarterback and a super flex. So technically 2 quarterbacks. We went from 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, a tight end, and a flex. We added another flex. So kind of making the skill positions a little more powerful, right? And it's sort of, at the same time, it makes tight end a little, you know, it waters it down a little bit. So people who like tight end premium or don't want tight ends, it's a little bit easier this way. Like, you don't get as much of an advantage having the big Kelce's in years past, guys like that. But it also takes away from quarterback, right? You need more flex positions. You need to go deeper running back, wide receiver. I think it's a way cooler way. And so that was one of my suggestions we voted in this year. So keep that in mind. Now we go out to 2 flexes on top of the 3 wide receivers. So really important to get those positions. So in my draft, I went in 2 QB, super flex being a big deal. I kept why does this look so weird? Lamar Jackson, CMC. Anyway, I kept Saquon and Patrick Mahomes. I also had Micah Parsons, so he's DN eligible in our draft, which is fun. State, baby, state. So 2 Penn Staters and a Texas Techer we kept. Again, Superflex Mahomes being like one of the top picks. That was a big deal. Red Sox. What? Why? Well, what's that? Why? Why would Jaron Durant be suspended? Oh my god. My year's over. Anyway. So this is the first 3 rounds, technically keeper. So here's how it turned out. It was kind of nuts. Can I like go like this? Would this be better? No, it doesn't. Anyway. 4th round. So first overall pick in our draft. Remember, super flex. CJ Stroud goes off the board. Zach, 2nd pick. Jahmyr Gibbs off the board. Jordan Love goes 3rd overall. Now, I actually had a trade agreed to with Zach that if Jordan Love fell to me at the 7th pick, I was going to take Jordan Love, and I was going to trade him Jordan Love for his 2nd and 3rd. I just wanted more picks, man. I just wanted more picks. I didn't know what to do. I thought I was going to get, like, weird wide receivers. There was no, like, top wide receivers there as, like, the kept guy. It's like, you know, CeeDee Lamb. This actually, I wish I could see, like, a draft board. Wouldn't that be so much cooler? It'd be so much easier to see it if you could see, like if I could go into, like, the draft room, you know? Like mock drafts or something. Anyway, all the big guys were kept. All the big wide receivers. CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown. Drake London was kept. How crazy is that? Pizzle kept Drake London and Mike Evans over, I think it was ETN and Chris Olave. He could have taken them. Or, like, one of these guys with, I don't know. It was crazy the way he did it. But anyway, then he goes and he drafts... He goes and drafts Jordan Love in the 1st round. Completely screwed my pick. But Jordan Love, then Joe Burrow. That made sense, right? Jonathan Taylor. All right, I thought that was going to be next. I was really hoping maybe Jonathan Taylor or ETN falls to me if I didn't have to take Jordan Love. Jordan Love off the board. Brock Purdy at 6th. What is going on, man? Brock Purdy right before me in 6th, which means Anthony Richardson fell to me in the 1st round. Craziness. Couldn't believe I thought he was going to go, like, up in here. I didn't think Jordan Love would go till later. We get rushing stuff. We get a little more, like, passing bonus. We have some completion stuff, but still, they should be a lot higher. Anthony Richardson falls to me. Felt horrible. I couldn't believe it. I had to do it. Oh! And yes, I've come full circle on ETN. So what happens? Derrick Henry after that. I actually thought I didn't want to take a wide receiver. I don't like Marvin Harrison. I don't like Devontae. I just didn't like them there. I had them lower. I had a lot of other guys a lot higher. Chris Olave, I wasn't really feeling either. And then I actually almost talked myself into Derrick Henry. Richardson falls to me. I go Richardson. My draft completely blows up. Henry, Marvin Harrison Jr., Devontae, Olave, and then Kyler Murray. So Tom goes Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison with his wraparound picks at the 9th pick. He goes Marvin and then Kyler. That's really fun as a stack. And then Justin Herbert, Fupa was always going to take him, and ETN falls to me, which is insane. Which, then the guy who took Brock Purdy turns around and takes Baker Mayfield. In the 2nd round, I'm like crapping my pants. He got to keep CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson. And then he starts his draft with Brock Purdy and Travis Etienne and Baker Mayfield. Like, what are we doing around here, bruv? Unreal. So then Tua goes right after that. All of a sudden, it's like QB's going to run. Zach picking at the end, where I would have had those picks, those pieces if I would have traded with them. So much ridiculous value. Tua, probably overdrafted, whatever. The last of the QBs, Baker, like, I don't know what was going on there. The last of that, like, upper tier QB. A-Chan off the board. That was kind of nuts. Jaden Daniels, Pizzle. Already goes Jordan Love, comes back with Jaden Daniels. I don't understand this, man. Could have gotten them way later. All the way down at 9th, in technically the 4th round, Kyron falls to Zach. How insane is that? Zach gets Kyron, where, like, I would have possibly thought about taking Kyron in the 1st round, but didn't want to do it. Didn't love when I looked at how many catches he didn't get. Zach apparently loved him as, like, at 2 he had to talk himself. Craziness. Anyway, Zach doesn't lie about that. Stuff like that. Debo, Stafford, back-to-back again. Stafford early, and then Zach gets Nico. Zach is an Ayuk. He's a Nico guy. He's a value guy. He didn't have to give his 2nd and 3rd, which would have ended up being Nico and Kyron in this scenario for Jordan Love. I would have been so happy, but either way, it was nuts, man. Zach getting Gibbs, Kyron, Nico's wild. I know. I know, and it gets crazier, right? So, round 5, like I said, Olave goes off the board right before me. Kyler, Herbert, I get ETN. I'm happy. I start with Anthony Richardson, ETN, Barkley, and Mahomes. Still really happy. And now I'm going to start getting the guys I really like the wide receivers I like, right? Go down, Baker, all this crap. Goes to Debo, fine. I really like Debo a lot this year. Oh, man. I thought I was going to have to take him, though, in like this first, second turn. I didn't want to have to do it. It's such bad value. Stafford, Nico on the way back. Isaiah Pacheco, crazy value. I thought Zach was going to get him, too. Imagine, but Zach got to keep Garrett Wilson and Josh Allen. He could have just waited. Probably got pretty good value wide receiver. He was nervous about that, and he's a big Nico guy. He could have gotten Pacheco to go with Gibbs and Kyron Williams. That would have been insane. I was kind of shocked that he didn't go. Pacheco. So Pacheco goes right after Zach. Devontae Smith right after that. This is the dude who keeps AJ Brown and Hurts, which is really funny every year. Big Eagles fan with us. Gets Devontae. It's so funny. Cooper Kupp. I really wish Cooper Kupp would have gotten to me. Cooper Kupp, DJ Moore. I kind of like these guys. And then at that point, again, I didn't love a lot of those guys. I took my guy. I didn't care. I got my boy Tank Dell. Probably because I watched him catch that pass in preseason for the long TD from Stroud. I love Tank so much. If somebody else would have gotten Tank, if I would have tried to get cute, which I could have let him go one more probably, but if Fupa got cute right before me and would have taken Tank, I would have been really sad. But after Tank, Laporta goes. I didn't care. You know me. I really wanted Trey McBride. McBride was my number 1 tight end. And I would have maybe taken McBride in that range. Like people are saying like 4th, 5th round for a top tight end might be good. The extra is flex. Plus, the other thing is, you go to look at it, there's a lot of tight ends that could be really high. I don't know, man. I really like McBride. But Laporta, McBride, Andrews, like there's a lot of guys. Do you care if you get Kincaid instead or take the flyer on Pitts? There's so many guys. So I just was like, I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I go Tank Dell because I really wanted my guy. Laporta, Waddle, Rashad White. Bam, bam, bam. All right behind me off the board. That's fine. Laporta, I didn't like that because then people are going to start going. I didn't want to have to take McBride yet. Comes back. Alvin Kamara, Aaron Rodgers. Love that because I didn't want to have to take, any more QBs. Feels good for me. Josh Jacobs, whatever, like him. I love DK this year. Love to get DK. Now I got DK, Tank to go along with ETN, Barkley, and Richardson and Mahomes. So I'm feeling pretty good. I got 2 of everything. I really like DK again. Now I'm got to hold my breath. I got to hold my nuts and just hope. Some people, I'm not a Pittman guy. You know this about me. But I didn't think about the fact that I have AR5 at this point. I could have paired him with Pittman. I really like DK a lot. I think he got unlucky last year. I like Mixon a lot, but he's hurt. DK, love it. Bam, Pittman, James Cook, didn't love him. Don't love him. Fumbling again, whatever. DeAndre Swift, wanted him later. JP, another crazy early pick. And what happens? Zach gets Brandon Ayuk as well. Zach's draft was literally exactly the way Zach would put together a draft for himself. If he could pick all of his favorite players in every value, like in every round, where he sees amazing value, that's what he would have done. And it's great, like his team, man, who he got. And you'll see later, right here, he goes Ayuk, Diggs. Like Diggs, at least this is Pizzle's brother, and he has Stroud, so he could pair him with Diggs. That's kind of fun, at least. I still like the other 2 before that, but they were gone. And then he goes Amari Cooper. Zach is Trevor Lawrence, too. Like, I don't like Trev. But that was a bad year for him last year. He's still one of the uppers. Zach is killing our draft, man. Back to JP. Another Zay Flowers. I don't know, I guess. T. Higgins, just not flashy. Eddie goes Aaron Jones. Happy about that. Don't love Aaron Jones. Don't care. Got running back depth. I'm going to wait. Mostert after that. Who I thought the hate has gone too far. I like Mostert a lot. Here's, again, when I put my stuff together, I ended up, everyone loving Marv. I didn't want to take him where he was at. Thinking about what else they have there. I love Trey McBride. I love the fact that Malik Neighbors could get 1 billion targets. I don't care if it's Danny Dimes. I liked Malik. I had Malik Neighbors just above Marv and Devontae Adams going into my draft, but like more like I wanted to get the value there. So I still come all the way back in round 8 and get Malik Neighbors. How insane. Right after that, the first defender goes. I'm like, oh my God, I might get to my tight end. I'm really excited. Zaire Franklin, big pick, awesome player. And then Andrews goes right after. I'm like, oh no! Next available is my guy. Calvin Ridley off the board to a Tennessee homer. And then, thank God, it's Fupa's wife, the one who won it last year. She goes, George. I was like, please God, look and see Kittle. And just go Kittle. I know she's going to go tight end. And she goes Kittle. And what happens? Keenan Allen Singleton, your boy gets Trey McBride in the 9th. Technically the 8th round because we had a pick, keepers around of DST players or IDP players. 9th round, I get Trey McBride, my favorite tight end of the year. So excited. And finally, I feel good and feel like my team is looking pretty good. And like, I'm not getting screwed and not going to fall away behind Zach. So that felt really good. Trey McBride, awesome. Montgomery, Kenneth Walker. I love Kenneth Walker this year, especially with 125 yards per bonus. I think that's so good. I wish I could have gotten him, but I had to get my guys. Had to get Tank, had to get Trey. Feel really good about where I'm at. Najee, who cares? Ramondre, like him a lot. I think he's going to be awesome. Don't care, though. All good. Christian Kirk. Zach loves Christian Kirk. I hate Christian Kirk. I'm keeping Laporta with an 18th rounder this year. General, that's how I've brought up so many times that I want us to go that direction. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to keep in the round. That way, not everyone's keeping like Mahomes and CMC every year. I'd be keeping like Tank Dell in like, you know, whatever the max is, 15th or whatever. That would be so sick. Pickens right after that. I was super huge on Pickens. All of a sudden, the Ayuk news, if he goes there. That's another thing. With Ayuk, I don't know, man. If he stays San Fran, what a deal Zach got with Ayuk. And Zach's going to be looking so good. God, his team's going to be nuts. But if Ayuk gets traded, like, I think he just drops off the face of the earth. Like, he's not going to be that good. Especially going somewhere this late. I just don't think. It's so hard to trade. There's no way, right? Pickens, end of round 9. Wraparound picks. Pickens and James Conner. Ugh. All right, you start to see defense go off the board. Zach, like, you already have Joshy. Why don't you take Kincaid? Weird. Xavier Worthy. I'm like, what? Worthy off the board. I get Rashee Rice in the 9th round, technically, to pair with Mahomes. Rashee Rice is slotted in as my first flex. That, to me, everyone starts to, like, go in, like Quincy Williams, whatever. People start going into, like, linebacker and defensive players. That's crazy, man. So I end up with Tank Dell, DK, Neighbors in my wide receivers, and then Rashee Rice as my 4th. To me, that was nutty. Right after that, Caleb Williams. I thought that was really awesome value. Terry McLaurin, Chris Godwin, and Bobby Wagner, more DST. Queen, Derwin James. And I'm like, I don't care, man. 125 bonuses, Zamir White, give it to me. Go Zamir White, get the Georgia man, get Noah's boy. And that's my 2nd flex and my 3rd running back. And I love it, man. After that, Jaden Reed, Christian Watson. I really wanted Christian Watson this year, but whatever. Warren, Cousins, Pitts, Bolton. I mean, a lot of defense now. I get Brisker, State Baby State. Love them. Back to Addison. And then my next pick, I go Myles Garrett. Like, dude, you get a good DN. I got Myles Garrett and I got Micah. That's so nice, man. DN. Plug him in. Good to roll. Cameron Bynum, that makes me sad because he was my gem last year. He was awesome at IDP. Let's see. Zach is Deontay Johnson. That is pretty late. Bosa coming back. Then I go Nick Chubb. Why not? Dude, if Nick Chubb, oh my God, Georgia boy backfield. If Nick Chubb, even halfway through the year, if he can be back to a pretty good, like Nick Chubb-ish workload, 125-yard bonuses, he could have some of the most in the league. So good. Love getting Nick Chubb at depth. He's in my IR slot right now. Who gives a rip? Pick somebody else up. Such a nice value for Chubb. And then, let's see. Come back. I get my first linebacker. So, Azeez Al-Shaair. He was, Tennessee guy. Went to Houston, big signing this year. He's a big tackle guy. Starting to feel good there. And we can whip back through. Tremaine Edmonds, had him for the Bears last year. He's so good. So I go back-to-back linebackers, I start to realize how crazy deep linebacker is. Javonte Williams. Dude, this value, man. Javonte is just up now. All of a sudden, he's getting all the run, all this. I think he might be the biggest value. You're going to see him start going up draft boards big time. They might have just talked him straight out of, like, you know, 6th, 7th round value. He could be such a steal this year. That's another guy, man. Grab him in drafts if you can. He could, and again, like, who cares? If you got to drop, you're going to drop so many of these guys anyway. He could be a 3-down back or a 2.5 down back with crazy value. So good. I was so happy about this, man. Everyone's taking defense. I'm still picking them out. Let's see. Jonathan Brooks. I didn't notice that. He loves rookies. Brock Bowers. Exactly. On the wraparound. I go Devin White. I get an Eagle. That's so fun. Devin White. Eagles top linebacker. Love that. Come back. I get Daniel Jones. Where is he? Where's Anders? I wish he showed up still. Gotta get him back to school. He'd be loving that pick. My QB3, Danny Dimes. I just did it for fun at that point. Not a lot left. Hopefully I won't need any backups for quite some time. And then I get JSN, another nice upside pick. He could be the number 2 in Seattle. Hopefully the new regime there, the new offensive coordinator, uses him better. Like, I'm just loving the value I'm getting. Cam Curl, I'm just kind of picking at whatever's left for safeties and other IDPs. I go Del Pitt, whatever. Quay Walker. Dobbins, like, why not, right? Another one. Just, like, grab it, see what happens. Gabe Davis, like that. He was getting a lot of good run early with the ones. He could be good. They signed him, paid him. Justin Fields, probably not going to be the starter, but you never know. Dude, if he's good, all of a sudden I have a great backup QB if he starts playing. A.D. Mitchell to pair with AR5. And that's a draft, boys. I didn't even take a kicker because why not? We're just making moves until the season starts. We got a lot of time. So there you go. To recap, Mahomes and Anthony Richardson are my 2 QB starters. I go Tank, DK, and Malik Neighbors at wide receiver. Saquon, ETN at running back. Get my number 1 tight end, Trey McBride. My freaking flexes are Rashee Rice and Zamir White. I love it. Bench, Javonte, JSN, Dobbins, Gabe Davis, and then speculating on Danny Dimes and Fields for fun. A.D. Mitchell, and then Nick Chubb coming back eventually. So I think I did pretty good, especially with how crazy the draft went early. All the QBs shooting off the board, and then to get AR5, Jesus Christ, at the 7th pick in the 3rd round, technically, in a super flex. To me, that's nutty, man. So now I just got to hope that he's not injury prone. He's actually the man, and he's actually baby Lamar. And, yeah, got to hope he has a good year. But I'd say I'm weakest at wide receiver, I guess. But they're guys I had high and guys I love. So Neighbors, DK, Tank, super upside. But there was just nothing else I could do. Pass keepers, there's no great, like, big wide receiver ones. Olave, you know, like Cooper Kupp maybe. It just felt super early. And so, yeah, man. Good draft. Fun little draft. Crazy, but fun. And then where did Zach end up? Let's look at Zach's team real quick. He ends up Josh Allen, Garrett Wilson, Nico, and Brandon Ayuk. I mean, that's crazy, dude. Gibbs and Kyron. Evan Ingram to pair with his QB2 and Trevor Lawrence. And then, like, Christian Kirk, Jalen Warren. We'll see. Like, that's not the best, but, I mean, is it that bad either? Probably not. Could be good. Deontay Johnson, Curtis Samuel, Chase Brown, McCarthy, Drake May, Khalil Shakir. I mean, he's not super deep past that. Like, I feel like I have better names in my, like, flex slots. Or, like, more upside there. But, like, dude. Joshy, Garrett Wilson, Nico Ayuk for, like, 2nd, 3rd to still have Gibbs and Kyrie. That's nutty. Dude, he could have not taken Nico. He could have Wilson still, Ayuk, and probably, I don't know, still a pretty high tier wide receiver. He could have had Gibbs, Kyron, and Pacheco in there, which is kind of nutty too, man. Yeah. He's got a good team. And for those that care, He kept Ernest Jones, Antoine Winfield he had last year, Chin, Holland, Daniil Hunter, who's now DN eligible, who would be really good. Montez Sweat, which was a giveaway. I don't know why. Still got Nick Bolton and Eric Kendricks, so looking good. I think my team was projected. I was projected worse in the league. Got a D+ draft because I didn't take a kicker. You know, that crap. That garbage. There you go. All right, fantasy in chat. Let's do a couple more giveaways. We'll go AJ. Pack number 1A. What do we got? Pack number 2. Boys keyword fantasy in chat. Hold on. Did it come out? I think that did. And so what do you guys think? What do you think of my team? Pretty good? Crazy, man. Crazy with that. I don't know. Crazy with the AR5. Just nutty, man. In a 2-quarterback league. Brock Purdy going over Anthony Richardson. Which, I mean, that's fine, right? But it's not great. And then second round, Baker Mayfield is so funny. Ay. Wide receivers are kind of weak, but if you like them. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. Is like all those guys that were available at that point. Right? Like I get AR5 and I get ETN. If I would have gone wide receiver there, I probably would have gone like Olave and like Debo. Like there's just or Olave and Cup or something. Like, and then what? And then my QB2 is like, I don't know, something middling. And my running back 2 is something like Kenneth Walker or something. See what I mean? Like, it's not great, man. It's tough. Plus, who knows what happens with Rashid? Dude, 100%, man. He could. What's the worst case? Rashid gets suspended 4 games, and then he comes back and he's still with Mahomes, and I have Mahomes, and that's a great pair to roll out there. Or he's not suspended until next year, like you just said. And I have like a top 25-ish wide receiver who could be better and who could be amazing with his QB. So, yeah, could be nuts, man. Zamir White, we'll see what he does, man. Chubb comes back. I'm hopefully looking good. Yeah, man. Dottie's next one in. Dottie's. What do we got? Whoops. School, not. Yeah, everything's still good. Meant to hold that. Dots, pack number 2, Daddy. What do we got? Guys, we're doing, we're going to be doing keywords all day long. If, you guys want to get in on it while we're here chit-chatting, we got keyword fantasy in chat. The other keyword I have is draft. If you guys want to get in on a draft, there's only 2 people so far who want to do a best ball draft today. The other thing I could do is I'll probably put out, probably put something out, some feelers. If we got to get a couple more of these best balls in, if you guys want to get in and do them together. It doesn't have to be on here. We can do them offline. At least get everybody one best ball for the first 4 weeks in. For that event coming up. If you can do it today, draft and chat, Braxton's in, Crazy's in, Stive's in, but we're still going to need at least 6 more to do it. So I'm going to guess we're not going to do it today, but yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see what we can get done. All right, what do you want me to do? You want me to open some packs? Do you want me to talk about this week? What are we doing? Are we going to be doing the regular draft still? Yeah, the regular draft's going to be like the Wednesday before the season starts. So in September, we'll do that bad boy. What do you guys want to see? Packs or schedule? We talk a little bit about this week coming up. As you can see here, so I can show you a couple of the stuff a couple of the contests I put together already, or my lineups. We're gonna have a normal week. Friday's gonna be a regular. I'll stay live for games on Friday. 3:15 triple set of live games. We got Atlanta, Baltimore, Cincy, Chicago, Giants, Houston. Sorry on Baltimore again in here. This was just the order, right? So Thursday night this week is Philly at New England. And then this is like the next order. These are all the games again that are the preseason games. As you can see, Arizona, these are placeholders. Same thing down here, KC placeholders. But Jets, Carolina, Washington, Miami, Arizona, Indy, and Latch. They're going to be Saturday's Survivor game. And then Sunday is going to be Detroit, KC, Minnesota, Cleveland, Seattle, Tennessee, Buffalo, Pittsburgh. All right, so then I'll pop live on Monday. We'll chit-chat for a bit. New Madden's going to be out. I'm going to be working on all the new lineups and all that good stuff. And then we'll have a triple set start once I'm done dicking around talking about the weekend at 3:30. We got 3:30, 4:45, and 6 o'clock on Monday. So that's going to be next week, all right? Just to kind of keep you guys posted a little bit. All right. Do me a favor. I'll run up real quick. If you haven't done so or you haven't gotten hit, keyword fantasy in chat. I'm going to run a quick set of ads, and then I'll be back in a couple minutes. I want to grab something to eat. I'm starving. And then we'll do some more giveaways. I'll rip some packs. I'll show some lineups for the week, and then we'll bop on out of here. All right, here we go. Fantasy in chat. Ugh. Brutal. All right, Ark. What up? Ark, pack number 1. What do we got? Pack number 2. Stive started out hot for us, and then we didn't see much more, huh? All right. All right, let's rip some packs here. Do a couple before getting on out of here. There's a ledge. Tanker. Keep tank. I guess it's not tradable, so not going to get anything for it. Keep that bad boy. All right. These are the big boys. No love, man. Love a good blocker. Oh, no, wait. Burrow? Yes? Oh, I know him. Not bad. Take that. What a Burrow. He didn't have anything yet, right? Oh, we still have one. Kaziki. Go away. Okay, again. No holiday. Eagles? That's not... So that's not Stroud, right? It's probably Is Mixon? It's not... That side of the helmet's not Stroud. Nico. There are two good ones. And that's two good ones right there. Oops. We take those. All right, let's do white. Oh, I got 3 supers. I need to get Nico Tank to go with Stroud. Sir. All right, come on. These are the big boys. White out. Pack number 1. It is not fancy. Oh, God. Is that Washington? Ugh. So it's not anyone we want. Oh, my God. If I get another Terry, could you imagine? Oh, my God. It's Terry. No. I remember you. I remember him. Oh, is that better or worse? It's good XP, right? All right, come on. Uh-oh. DST. Ernie, we don't want DST. Arizona. That's all we need. We need. Oh, no. No. It can't be. It can't be Wentz. Shut up. It can't be him. He's not in that. Oh. Arizona? Is that Atlanta? Oh. Could you imagine if it was Arizona? Ah! Yo! The only one we needed! That is so rigged! No way! What a banger! Yes, boys! That's so funny! 1 in 32, huh? Oh, man. That's pretty funny. All right, no more DSTs. That's really funny. Wow. Oh, man. I thought it was Atlanta for sure. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Keyword rig. Shut up. All right, last one. Last whiteout. Oh, I hope you pull them again. Shut up. Would it kill them to give me an insert, bro? All right, it's not Arizona. It's a player. Come on, fun player. Is he like blacked out player? Huh? Oh God, is that Trev? I feel like it's always Trev. Am I the only one who feels like it's always Trev? Who is that? Oh. Oh, God. Oh, no. Is it Pickens at least? No, yeah, they don't even have, like, it's... Oh, don't... No, Rusty's not there. Who the frick? Go away! Well, that was garbage. Najee. All right, fantasy in chat. Hex. Hex, get some packs out here, daddy. First one up, we got a BYU insert. Very nice. Second one in. Next keyword is Big Chief. Big Chief. What do we got? Lad, Jalen McMillan, and the lad again. A couple lads that, man, Rookie City out here. Rookie City. I'll take some Rookie City. Can we take some Rookie City? All right. Here we go. Doing the contest on Sunday. I did not receive a whiteout holiday card. Oh, that's right. I forgot I had to do it that way. Yeah. You did? And I forgot I did manual. You're right. You're right. Yep. Yeah, so you and Zug, I believe I owe a manual jam. Let me write it down before I rip some supers and cry. Does that mean he gets 2 because you forgot? Go away. Go away. All right. Najee. You go away too. All right, boys. We're ripping all 3. Here we go. First one. Come on. Can we get a little holiday action would be nice. A little insert, huh? Off the rip. What do we think? I'll even take an Aaron Jones. It'd be a fun one. That would be a fun one. All right, first super unlimited is Carr. Go away. It is not amped. It is not cool. Here we go. Okay. Oh no. Is that Eckler? No. Oh! Oh my god, is that Terry again? I just got his white out been working, man! Oh! All that XP. I'll take it off your hands. It ain't a tradable. Oh, lordy. Well, that's a banger. That is a banger, boys. All right, second one in. I don't even know what's worth doing more. We'll make that decision one day when he gets an insert. He'll probably be bad IRL before then. Juju, stop. He's out of packs anyway. Cut, man. Juju cut. Man, no love. No love. Wait. Right? Why does it look different? I don't know. Excuse me. What the frick am I looking at? Hyatt? Shut up. What am I looking at? Rams? Rams. Oh, is this Koopy? Koopy. Koopy. What's my best Koopy at the moment? I think it's a base super, so that's cool. So we can rebirth that later. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. Would it kill us to get an insert, boys? All right, last one. It is not amped. It is not insert. It is not holiday. It better not be Tutu Atwell. Come on. Oh, he's all the way to the left. Who's all the way over there? Oh, rookie, 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 rookie. Oh, God, rookie. Oh, God, rookie. What kind? My receiver. Oh, my God. Please, please Malik me. Please Malik me. Oh, dang it! That got me good. That got me good. All right, Koopy, Koopy, Terry, Troy. I mean, it's not bad. You don't know. I mean, he might end up being something for them. He already might be like the number 2 there. Mims. Oy. Unless it's Josh Reynolds. Oy vey. Well, we didn't have it. Oh, we have Malik at home. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oy. Dang, man. This is crazy, though, the Terry. Just because the current Terry is like, I think I just got it to, oh, I don't remember. It's like 38 or something, almost 40. I don't know. I'm going to have to look. I'm going to have to look. Wild, boys. Wild stuff. All right. Yeah, weird day. Weird day not having any games. We followed the offseason. We followed the preseason schedule. So that was interesting. Yeah, so we actually have nothing. We won't be doing this again. We definitely won't be doing that. This upcoming week, we'll be back to normal. It'll be a little more spread out. We have a lot more preseason stuff coming up. We're going to have more drafts coming up, hopefully. And, yeah, man, if you haven't done the best ball draft, you guys want to get one in, even offline. I'll have to talk to Crow. Maybe he'll get a 10-teamer together. We can try to get another round. Stive, Braxton, Crazy. I know you guys all want to get drafted, so we'll do a little bit more of that. But I'll announce that on Friday as well. I'll kind of talk as more people come in because they like games. We'll see what happens with Wednesday because I'm going to have to be working on Madden here coming up. Oh, my God. I hate this part of the season. And I'm already done my draft, which is kind of nutty, man. All right, enjoy Monday. Enjoy your time off, boys. I know you're not going to. FantasyShow.com. I'll see you guys Wednesday, maybe. All right? Later, boys.